Now, instead of the FBI keeping a watch on these guys, why not send one of these nanny state nosy see something say something neighbors? They are so good at catching moms who dare let their children play outside. We've been seeing these stories repeatedly, and here is another one. This one mother has been visited by police and CPS on multiple occasions after her neighbor brought her son safely home while he was playing outside alone for 10 minutes. The boy was playing at a bench that the mom could see from her front door. Now, Mom Carrie Ann Roy asked, baffled, "You brought him home from playing outside?" And she said that the neighbor smiled condescendingly and explained that he was outside and he was alone, and she was returning him safely to stay inside with an adult. Now, within the week, Roy was called by Child Protection Services, who interviewed her and her entire family, asking questions about whether the 12-year-old had indulged in drugs or alcohol, or if her 8-year-old had ever watched a movie that showed private parts. Now, when Roy asked the Child Services investigator how to avoid another similar incident in the future, she was told, "You just don't let them play outside." Now, who are these people? What kind of neighborhood are we living in? What kind of world, what kind of an America are we building when children cannot even play outside and neighbors are more concerned about this kind of parenting than they are about the fact that ISIS is now actively in the United States? Now, a proposed ordinance in Montville, New Jersey could give police broad powers, including entering private homes without a warrant if they so much suspect that underage drinking is taking place there. Now, police officers under the ordinance could search homes with probable cause and without a warrant if they suspect any underage drinking. And one resident said that she's not in favor of the police just coming into the homes because there are children that do make mistakes on various occasions. And that's more of a parent responsibility rather than a police responsibility. But this lady sounds like a terrorist because she must not know that kids belong to the state. Now, the proposal has some people questioning just how far police should be allowed to go. But one aspect of the plan does appeal to them. They say while teens caught drinking face criminal charges under state law, officers under the Montville proposal could choose to let underage drinkers face lesser penalties. So they're basically saying, give away your freedoms, and we may decide to try you on a lesser charge. But this ordinance, which imposes fines of up to $350, is very vague. And some are saying that eventually cops are just going to search homes on hunches, which of course could lead to a downward spiral. Where do you go from there? But what else could be the outcome of a no-knock raid? Well, we've seen stories before where cops are entering homes on a no-knock raid and the residents are shooting at the cops because they feel like their home is being intruded upon and people are frightened. What do we do in that instance?
Hi, I'm Dr. Group. Today, I'm proud and excited to announce a new product to the InfoWars Life product line. Introducing the first proprietary oxygen-based intestinal cleanser, Oxy Powder. Backed by real FDA-approved phase 1, 2, and 3 clinical trials. People are suffering from all kinds of digestive issues these days. All the toxins from the air, the food, the water, everything that you're exposed to on a daily basis ultimately ends up in the gut or affects the gut. My main focus was to come up with a remedy for this, something that's safe and effective that anyone can take on a regular basis to keep their intestinal lining clean. You have over 30 feet of intestinal lining that can be compacted, that can be toxic, that can be full of parasites, fungus, bacteria. What are you doing to keep that clean and flushed out? My recommendation is to clean your intestines at least 2 to 3 times a week to prevent the toxic buildup from going into your bloodstream. You owe it to yourself to take your health into your own hands and start cleansing your body today with Oxy Powder. Secure your Oxy Powder today at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com.